Testing, testing, 1, 2. Alright guys, so we're in a game, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. Alrighty. Bottom left we have our orange Protoss named Libel. And the top right we have Hideortoss playing Zerg. Openers, looks like we have a spawning pool first with an extractor, so probably getting an early speed. And we're looking to have a Nexus first from Libel. It's yeah, looking pretty good. I'm actually liking the start from Hideortoss, looking to become pretty aggressive early on. And he won't be able to hide anything, that's for sure. Libel's little probe gonna be seeing everything that's coming out. Forge coming down looks like the Nexus came down first and the Forge came down right afterwards, so and the Hideortoss then coming down, that's interesting. Probably looking to do a little bit of pressure with some Hydras. Probably won't do too much against the cannon wall that's going to come down. Depending on where he puts the cannon, he could maybe be able to pick off the Forge, prevent other cannons from coming down. I don't know how much I actually really like this, what's going on. Like, I think it would have been better going for a, like I would have agreed with this build had he gone for just early speedlings. But with the fact that he's just putting down his natural now, and the cannons are going to make it so he really can't get anything really done. I'm sure Libel may lose his Forge, but that's really nothing to worry about, especially with the cannon already down in a fairly decent spot. I think he kind of screwed up on... Yeah, I don't really like this wall. It lets them come around, especially if they end up going for roaches once they hit layer tech. It makes it so it's pretty hard to defend, especially this side of your base. I mean, obviously you'll have some zealots and dragoons out, but like the Protoss or the Zerg's mid game is just so much stronger than Protoss's up until you get to High Templar. And we have a pause coming down from Hideortoss. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Game resumed.
And so yeah, he really needs to move back a bit. Yeah, I'll finish picking out that pylon. Ooh, and Hyder just finishing up his hatchery, even using the nurturing swarm. Robo coming down for Libel right here. He did do quite a bit of pressure. It actually caught up pretty well. It's 33 workers to 18, but like as Zerg, you really don't need as many workers as the Protoss does. Not really much else to be said about it. I mean, he should be getting his second extractor semi soon. He is getting his lair he's getting his lair already, which should be good. The Hydraless speed is almost done. Uh, I would actually be pretty interested in seeing him go Spire. I think forcing him to go Dragoons, which aren't that great against Mutas, is actually a pretty good move. And the fact, like, just Mutas can demolish Dragoons with good micro. Observer's out, getting an Overseer in to see what's going on. I don't think he'll be expecting this this Reaver play though. So that should be an interesting one to see. But yeah, with all this coming into all this ground army coming out from the Protoss, I mean, granted, it's still not that much, and there's only 21 army supply down, but it's still nearly double of Hideortoss's. And I don't actually, like, I kind of like the move to Roach Warren, but at the same time I don't. On one hand, you will be able to do some pretty good work against Dragoons and be really annoying with the pressure that they can put out. But on the other hand, with Reavers coming out, I mean, yeah, he's just making the Reaver so he can do some drops and try to put pressure back on the Zerg. But he can use it for defense, and as long as he holds the line with Dragoons and Zealots, the Reaver will be fine. Like, it will be able to sit back and just pump out DPS. Yeah, things aren't looking too good for Hyder here. He's just too far behind. He really needed to do a lot more damage going one base versus Nexus first. And both of them are doing really good with keeping their money low. I haven't seen anyone supply block, but Libel is getting a little close. With the third coming up for Hyder now and starting to get a little saturated, we should see a little more army coming out for him, but honestly, I just don't see what Hyder can really do in this situation. Oh yeah, and even getting a really good shot off with the Reaver. This is looking pretty bad for him. He needs to move this back and just try to get a concave, but I don't think he's going to be able to get it. Yeah, there's just a little too much here. All Libel needs to do is move back, bring some more units forward, have the Zealots tank for everything, and he should be okay. Viper Nest is almost completed for Hyder, so he'll be switching. He'll be looking to get into Hive fairly quickly, I feel. As much as I'd like him to just swap over to Spire, I just like, actually I still think he should just switch to Spire. Yeah, it's almost pure gateway, and Templar Archive Storm's coming out, and Storm is a lot more effective against Hydras than they are Mutas, because Mutas can dodge them so well. And he's gonna lose all of his army here. There's no way they're gonna get out. Third being rebuilt, and he is trying to... He was planning on doing some little micromanagement, trying to attack the third, or the fourth, I should say, but there's nothing there. I would say should probably either look to put a Roach or a Hydra in there and make sure that he can at least stall the fourth from coming down. Right now he's just going to be throwing away units. Like, he's going to be losing units for free. Especially the High Templar do have, looks like 2 storms available. And did he? I can't tell. I was gonna ask if he got Kadar amulet rather, but which he did not. So we're looking. Yeah, this isn't. Okay, he did get a cancel here though. That was actually a really good move. Now Zealots have charge, and I feel that this is going to be a really... Zealots do amazing versus Roaches. I mean, if you micro the Roaches perfectly, you might be able to win, but... He really needs to get, like, lurkers. He really needs lurkers out. I think that was something that he kind of disregarded, even though he really shouldn't have. And even, getting that slow on his own units and using the pole to pick off the one unit that really doesn't matter in this situation. And I think this is gonna be GG here pretty quick. He's lost a lot of stuff. Actually he should and even DT's coming in, and there's only one detector. He needs to just target it down. He has a storm available, but isn't using it, even though there's no real micro going down, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Switching to mass reavers, which is pretty funny, actually. Ooh, getting a pretty good hit on. Oh, geez. Oh, man. Yeah, this is looking pretty painful now. There is an observer, but I don't know. There's just nothing that can really be done. And with that, the GG comes out.